I just finished reviewing the Roomba 2 vacuum. I knew it was a more basic model, but I didn't realize just how basic it would be. You'll see what I mean by the end of this video, but let's start at the beginning. I got a Roomba Combo i5 over a year ago, and it's set up in my basement and cleans every morning near my cat litter pans. And I love it so much as it keeps my basement nice and clean all the time. But my one issue with it is that I do have to empty it on a pretty regular basis because it doesn't have a self-emptying dock, and I need another one for my main floor. So I just got the Roomba Vac 2 Essential, which comes with an auto-emptying dock that can take up to 60 days to fill up. And this is a lower priced model because it doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles some of the higher end versions do. Like avoiding pet messes instead of rolling right over them, going to specific rooms, and the ability to mop. It doesn't have any of those features, but instead it is dramatically more accessibly priced, and all I really want for my main floor is something that will vacuum it on a regular basis that I don't have to think about. Let's open it up and put it to the test. Now, I have tried out some of the off-brand Chinese robot vacuums, and while I love the LiDAR functions and the price points are great, they actually make me really uncomfortable because my experience so far with them is that they're constantly communicating back to somewhere. And I have no idea what they are sending. So in the end, I stopped using any of the off-brand versions, and I only have kept my Roomba. I feel really good about Roomba because not only is it a US brand, but I can confirm by looking at my router that it is not constantly communicating somewhere outside of the home. Now, first impression is this is a beauty. Of course, I know it's not gonna look this pretty forever. It will constantly bang up into walls and this is gonna get scratched over time. That is normal. Now, it is a pretty sleek machine. On the front, it has the normal Roomba buttons. This button will always send it home. This will have it clean in a specific spot. So you can pick it up and put it in a spot and it will do a deep clean of that little area. And then this is your standard clean button. You can put it down and just hit clean. And this is also your on-off button. And this is the front of it. This will basically be kind of bonking into everything as it goes around since it doesn't use LiDAR, but it is designed for that and it won't damage anything. It even has this rubber edge on it, so it's really gentle. And on the back, these are the contact points for charging, and this is where it collects all the debris. You can remove it manually as well. You can see it right here. It's a pretty large size, and basically everything's gonna get sucked up through here, and then the air is going to go up and through this filter. And you can see the filters right here. And this filter is replaceable and very easy to replace. That's a step up from the other Roomba I have. And then the air will just go up through the venting and back out. Now, when it goes into its docking station, this little door will pop open, and that's how all the dirt and debris will get sucked up into the docking station. And then right here, this is the edge sweeping brush. Over time, you will need to replace this as it will get bent up, but it just goes right there and it will constantly spin, and it's meant to recognize corners and edges before it bumps into them. Now let's check out the dock. You can see the contact points where it will charge, and this is where it will suck all of the dirt out of the Roomba into this bin. And when you open it up, you will see that it is actually like a vacuum bag. Everything is gonna be sucked into this bag, which then you can just remove and put a new bag in. That is really nice. It also has this little cleaner right here, really nice little tool that's attached to the side. This is great for both cleaning the Roomba and the bin. And down here, it has this air filter that you can pull off and clean as needed. Now, as you can see, the bag will fill up the whole box. You only get the one bag it comes with, so you will need to get more bags. As for filters, it does come with one backup filter to start, which is nice. I do wish they had given a set of like 5 bags at the start as well. That would have been convenient. But let's plug it in and set it up. And I absolutely love that this robot will connect to Wi-Fi, as it means I can turn it on and off when not at home. And now it's ready to go. It's actually almost at a full charge, which is great to see. Now I can set favorites for me to have it vacuum for specific time periods or just vacuum everywhere. I can create schedules so I can have it run at specific times. I will definitely be doing that. And if you want to get smarter, you can set it up to run on automations, as I can not only do that off of location services on my phone, which is really nice, but we can also do it off of items within the home, which is better for my family. So I would probably do it off our Ecobee. When our thermostat senses that we're not home, it can run. I can locate wild style by having it play a sound. I can choose my cleaning preferences, and it has low, medium, high, or maximum suction. So this is a key place to look. If you don't think it's doing a good job cleaning up your space, you'll probably want to increase suction. But if your space is getting vacuumed on a regular basis and isn't too messy, the lower suction is going to be much quieter. I'm going to leave it on medium. And in addition, I can connect this to Alexa or Google Assistant. I have to be honest, I am not thrilled at how loud it is. I wish it had a way to make it quieter, and it also does not have the mapping function, which I was concerned about and I rely on for my i5. So this is a more base model. If you don't want it cleaning in a specific room, you're just gonna have to close the doors. Otherwise, it's just gonna clean everywhere it can get to. So let me put it to the test and see how it does. I'll be very curious how much dirt it gets in this first run. I'm just gonna let it go and see how long it takes. I almost never return products. I definitely don't return products that I make positive videos on, but I am returning this Roomba. I am not impressed. It did suck up a lot, but it kept getting stuck. It pushed my coffee table across the room. It got stuck in cords. It tipped over a light, and it didn't even clean that well. It got the middle, but all along the edges, everywhere, there was a lot of dirt. Yes, my house was dirty. I was going to do this as a real test. And yes, it sucked up a lot, but it did not do the job I expected it to do. And after 90 minutes of running, it couldn't even get past the small kitchen and living room and make it to the 2 bedrooms on this floor. It is not a large floor. This is less than 1,000 square feet. I think it's more like 800 square feet, and it couldn't do it. So this is not the Roomba I recommend. I do love Roomba. I love my i5. It works great. And if I get another Roomba, I will definitely be getting one of the models that can recognize cat messes or anything else I don't want to roll over. If I am going to bother with one of these, it better do everything I want. And this one does not. So the Roomba Essential 2, in my opinion, is a dud. Roomba vacuums in general have a lot of fantastic ones. Just be picky out there.